And God loves everybody. God loves you. God loves me. And God loves everybody.
All right.
Hello, universe.
What's going on, universe?
And welcome back to the Mrs. Wonderful Show. I am so happy and glad that you have decided to join us on today.
Thanks for joining us, universe.
Yes. This is my name is Mrs. Wonderful, and I am your host. And this is Tony, your co-host.
Well, standing in co-host.
Yeah, standing in co-host, right? Because Mr. Bumpkins.
Yeah,
it's the.
I don't know where Mr. Bumpkins is. He's just AWOL. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. Well, I'm just so happy that Tony, you are here with us on today.
Yes, we are. And we are back for season number 6.
Season number. Don't ask me what season it is.
Season 6.
This
this is season 6. Yeah.
This is. I'm trying to keep up with the season myself.
I think it is season number 6. We're just gonna keep on rolling them along.
Yes, honey. Mm-hmm. Well, this is our new season. Mm-hmm. And first of all, before I get started talking about the season, I want to say welcome to Therapy TV, where we don't just talk. We connect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our success season.
All right. Okay.
Yes. Okay. You will learn how to be successful this season.
We're going to do the best that we can to feed y'all some tidbits on what we feel like will make y'all successful.
Yes.
I hope I'm talking loud enough. I don't think I'm talking loud enough.
Speak louder. Let them hear you.
Low. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy, but the show's got to go on, so we're going to get this moving. We're going to get it moving.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to say, you guys, that this has been a hard season for me to write this season.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, it's been hard. You know, the enemy has attacked me so much, you know, trying to do this show. And the thing is, I've been through the flood, the rain, the snow, everything. I've been through the storm, you know, and been through a lot.
Through all the elements of the weather, huh?
Yes, I've been through it all. Wow. And, you know, just to bring this show out to you. And, you know, you have to stay focused. When you want to do something, you have to stay focused because, you know, things come against you, you know. And what comes against me, it might be different than what comes against you, you know, but I'm just happy to be here on a day, this, you know, universe, wherever you may be. I don't know if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, you know, wherever you're watching us, I'm just so happy, you know, that you have joined us on today. And if you're, you know, somewhere you don't supposed to be, you know, watching us at work.
Watch us at work.
Yeah, watch us.
Doing on the low.
Yeah.
Doing on the low. Don't get caught. Please. Don't lose your job.
Yeah, don't lose your job.
We want y'all to watch, but we don't want you to lose your job. You know what I mean?
So, Tony, you know, how was your vacation? I'm just so happy that you are here, you know, on the show. How have you been? You know?
I'm good. I mean, the last season was last summer. Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while, you guys.
It's been a year already. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, so we can get into the show. I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but I've taken on long vacations. I've taken 2 vacations back home to New York. Recently, I just came back last week, taking my grandmother to New York, just getting her a feel for the city. Well, she's from the city, but we just came to visit because she lives in North Carolina.
Yeah.
And then I took another vacation back in January, same place, New York, and it's cold. It's not a place you really want to be in the cold, but otherwise than that, that's pretty much it.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't done too much this year yet, because it's only half of the year, so the year's not over yet, so there's more to come, a lot more to do. Yeah, as long as I'm still living and still breathing, there's a lot more to do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, okay. Well, I'm just you know, thank you.
What about you?
I've been great. I had, you know, I done been through it, and you know, I had my ups and downs, and you know, and it's been really tough. I had my ups and downs, but I got through it with God's help. I done had. Whew, you guys, it's been a long road. It's been like I said, I had my ups and downs, and and I made it through, and I'm just happy to be here. But you know what? I'm looking for some things to come through in a few months and to get some stuff rolling and make some changes in my life, and I'm just happy about that.
Well, you're still here.
Yeah,
You're still here.
Thank God I'm making it through.
She's not in the ground, so
yeah. Thank God.
You're going through this is kind of a testament to everybody that no matter what you're going through, if you're still standing and you're still breathing, that means you can accomplish anything.
Yes.
Keep on moving.
Yeah, sometimes it gets so hard to focus sometimes. I'm like, okay, Keita. Not Keita, but okay, Miss Wonderful. Well, sometimes they call me that. Mm-hmm. But, Miss Wonderful, okay, stay focused. Mm-hmm. Stay focused. Or whatever.
Okay, you can say what you was going to say. I mean, deviate from what you was going to say because, the audience might need it.
Yeah. So anyway, sometimes it's hard for me to stay focused. I have problems sometimes staying focused. Mm-hmm. Even when I'm doing the show, it gets really hard sometimes. And I'm like, okay, Miss Wonderful, you have to stay focused. Mm-hmm. Focus on the show. Focus what you're doing. So if it's something that God has called you to do and you can't focus, God will help you through it, and you just depend on him every step of the way. So I just want you all to bear with me throughout the show and just, connect with me, be with me on this, okay? And just hang with me, okay?
She'll be all right.
Okay.
I mean, you wrote the show, so.
Yeah. I did.
You wrote the show, so we're here.
We're here, we made it. So let's get on with the show.
Get on with the show. Let's
okay. So anyway. Mm-hmm. So this is, like I said, this is our success season, where we're going to learn how to be successful. And today's discussion, universe, today's topic is, are you afraid of greatness? Ooh. Are you afraid of greatness? Tony, can you repeat to the universe that question?
Are you afraid of greatness? That's a little deep right there, man.
Yeah, it's just scary just thinking about it,
This is a little chill through your system. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and, kickstart the conversation.
Kickstart it off.
Well, I was afraid of achieving my greatness because of what people may think about me. I thought they may think that I was better than, I thought that they may think that I am better than everybody else. And I was afraid of people's opinions of me. So I was willing to stop my greatness based on fear of what others may think. So, and that was bothering me to stop what I was doing based on what others may think. So Tony, how do you feel about this question? Are you afraid of greatness, or do you, know anybody who is afraid of greatness, or have you just, can you just kind of relate to us?
Yeah, I can relate a lot, man. I think that's an everyday challenge. I think being afraid of being great, that's just a part of you achieving whatever it is that you are trying to achieve. I think we all have a little bit of that fear of success. That fear of being of reaching our full potential. We see it. I think a lot of us see, and I'm speaking from my own personal experience right now because I live with that too. That being great is scary. It's scary, and a lot of times, sometimes you can stop yourself from reaching your full potential. But it's a thing that you gotta dig within yourself and find the courage to just say, okay, I have to go after this. You know what I mean? Within the last couple months, I've been hearing this quote that you don't have to be great to get started, but you gotta start to be great. And that resonates a lot with me because, I think whenever you starting something new, whenever you starting to do something, you want to be great. You want to be at your full potential when you start, but everybody has to climb that ladder to get great. you're not going to be as good as you are going to be in the beginning. You know, and I think for me, that's something that I struggle with. Like sometimes I'll start new things and I just want to pick it up and I want to be great and I want to attack it. Like I've been doing it for 15, 20 years and I have to keep reminding myself, no, you're still a baby. It's just like being a child. An infant is not going to come out the womb walking. You know, they gotta crawl, and then they're going to stumble. They're going to try to walk, and when they try to walk, they're going to fall down a bit, and eventually they're going to get it. They're going to get up. They're going to start crawling. Then they're going to start walking. Next thing you know, they're going to start running. But it takes time. You know, so it's the thing about, I think a lot of us in greatness, we want it now. You know, we want it instantaneously. It's like, okay, throw it in the microwave, it's done. But sometimes you got to let it slow cook. You know, you got to put it in there, prep it, get it set. I like cooking, so that's why I'm using cooking references. But you gotta prep it, get it together, put it in the oven, and just let it slow cook. And when it slow cooks and it simmers and it builds up, it's a better tasting meal. You know what I mean? Instead of you throwing it in the microwave and it's done in 2-3 minutes. You know, let it cook for a little while. You know, let your greatness and let whatever you're doing, let it simmer for a little bit, let it cook, and you know you'll get there. You gotta keep reminding yourself that you're gonna get there. You know, you're gonna get there. I think sometimes we feel like we're not going to get there. That sometimes we're fighting with time. You know, we like, okay, I got to get there before this certain time. And, you know, it be in a rush. And it's like sometimes you don't have to be in a rush. I have to keep telling myself that I don't have to be in a rush to achieve what I'm going to achieve. Because I pretty much got to the day I die to achieve what I'm going to achieve. And it don't matter if I'm 50, 60, 70 years old. But if I work on it piece by piece every day, doing it, what's the word I was going to say? Inch by inch. I do it piece by piece, doing it inch by inch. Everything is a cinch. By the yard is hard, but inch by inch, everything is a cinch. So I got to keep remembering to tell myself to do a little bit every day, just a little bit every day. It just keeps building on top of each other and keep on building. So greatness is coming. So if you're patient enough to wait for it, you'll get there. That's what I feel. Yeah.
Okay. I want to let y'all know that I get afraid. Like I said, I get afraid all the time. You know, writing the show and being on the show, I get afraid. I'm like, oh goodness, what I'm going to say to myself. You know, while I'm doing the show, I'm like, oh my goodness, am I going to stay? Like I said earlier, you know, am I going to stay focused? Am I going to do this? But you know, I keep going, and that's the thing. You just got to keep going and moving forward. You know, even when you're scared and you're having feelings, you know, and you're just working. You're working towards success, and you never know what's going to happen. The more and more you work, you know, it got to be a reason. God says hard work is going to, pay off. Yeah. So I've been doing this show for some years now, actually. It's been some years we've been doing this show.
Yeah, it's 6 seasons. So
yeah, we've been doing it for some.
It's been I haven't been doing it. I just started 2-3 seasons ago. Mr. Bumpkins was doing it with you. So I'm still a baby in this thing.
Speaking of greatness, I just thought about it. This is funny. This is really off topic. But did somebody ever tell you that? You just made me think about Kirk Franklin. You kind of made me think about Kirk Franklin.
A lot. That I look like Kirk Franklin. Me personally, I don't think so until somebody showed me a picture of him, and I looked at myself, and I've looked at a picture of me, and then I looked at a picture of him, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I do look like him. Yeah.
Wow, y'all like the same height.
So, if somebody ever make a movie about his life, maybe I can play the title role. I don't know, but yeah, who knows? You know. Anyway, I've heard that before. That I look like Kirk Franklin.
Yeah,
which is a good thing. I'm not.
Hi, Kirk Franklin. How are you? I love your music, and you do a good job writing too. Mm-hmm. You know, with your music, and it's very inspirational. Mm-hmm. Very inspirational. I love some of your songs or whatever. But yeah,
you've been doing it for a minute too, though.
Yeah. You've been working for some time.
Yeah, long time.
Long time. So you've been achieving greatness, and we're very proud of you over here at the Miss Wonderful show. So yes, Hollywood, if you're looking for someone to play Kirk Franklin, this dude is a hard worker because I've seen him work. He works really, really hard, and I can tell you, I love a hard worker, and I do recommend him or whatever. Yeah,
you gotta get back on top.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the show.
Way over to the left.
Yeah, way over to the left. Yeah. But anyway, we talking about greatness, and Kirk Franklin he's a
great individual.
Gospel singer for y'all who do not know Kirk Franklin, but he's an awesome gospel writer and writer, producer, all that different stuff.
So I take pride in it. They say it, I'm like, all right, cool, thanks.
Yeah, hype man. Yeah, definitely. Okay. But anyway,
back on track.
Yeah. Please. So do you have anything to say before I say something, or you good? Okay. So I want to say that if God has placed a vision in your heart, do not let anyone's opinion stop you. You are the only one who can achieve the vision that God has for you. You alone are great. Do you hear me? Some people might not believe in you at all, but if you believe that God has given you a vision in your heart, if you believe in that desire, God has placed that in you. So I do not want you to look at it like, oh, this is just a desire I have. No, honey. God is putting that in you, and with Him alone, just believing in you, oh, my brother, my sister, go for it. Go for it. Go after. So, Tony, do you have anything to add before we move on to the the next part of the show? Before we close this part of the discussion.
No. I don't have much to add to that. I pretty much said what I needed to say. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah, I don't have nothing to add to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tony, I thank you so much for being on the show. We're gonna go ahead and speed it up for you. For the next segment is our tip of the day. Okay. Our tip of the day, here we go. Once again, work hard and stay humble. Work hard and stay humble. And you guys are not here. You can't really see exactly what I'm looking at. But on the wall in front of me, it has a big sign that says, work hard and stay humble. And that constantly reminds me, God, always say, you got to work hard, but you got to stay humble as well. Many people think that they don't have to work hard for something and that it might fall from the sky. And
which is not at all.
I used to think that. I used to think that God just hand us stuff and just, we don't have to really work for it. I thought He just kind of just give it to us. I thought that.
I do have something to say about that. And this is my own personal opinion. And, I feel like, I feel like most will agree with me that you say, God kind of just drops stuff out of the sky, and I'm not knocking nobody's belief. Whatever you believe in, as I always say, we all trying to get to that one particular divine place when we leave here. But I always feel like you and God has a 50-50 exchange between each other. God can't do it all alone. I mean, yes, we can pray, and yes, we can say, Lord, I want you to bless me with whatever and such, but we have to do our part. We have to put the work in. We have to say, okay, well, whatever we trying to achieve, and we have to do a part of it, then we have a piece to do with it. I feel like we have to be in tune with what God has for our life. He's just not going to drop it down and hand it to you and say, here you go, because I feel like there's no appreciation in that. If somebody handed you something and you didn't say thank you, there's no appreciation for it. So it's like, okay, well, I'm going to let God do His part and I'm going to do my part. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my work and I'm going to put my time in, and my blessing will come. So that's me. That's my own personal opinion. So for me, I feel like, okay, whatever I'm going to do, I'll pray about it, but then I got to do my part too. I got to do my share. That's what I feel like. So I just feel like it's not going to be given to us easily. That you got to do your part. If you don't do your part, you can't just sit around and sit on your hands and, twiddle your thumbs or whatever and just expect it to just happen. It's not going to happen.
And I want to say this, that God is trying to get some blessings to you.
Got a big head.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Just looking at my head.
God is trying to get some blessings to you. You hear me, people? God is like, I'm trying to hand them some blessings, you know, but I need them to work. I need them to, don't be afraid to work. And, you know, when I give you a job to do, don't be afraid, because I have some stuff for you that I'm trying to get to you. Woo! God, I thank you. You know, I'm just like, I'm excited. I love surprises. I love it. But anyway, like I said, God wants us to be humble, because many people allow their success to go to their heads. And they look down on others and make sure that, you know, that isn't you. And it can happen, you know, success can go to your head, and you get so big headed that you know, look down on people. And you want to make sure, if this is you, make sure that you kind of check that right now. Check yourself, you know.
Well, you will be humbled. Let's put it like that. Either you can choose to humble yourself, or you will be humbled in some way, form, or fashion. Because you can be like, oh yeah, everybody knows me, and blase this and blase this, and I got this going on, but it'll be somebody that'll come check you and say, I don't know you. I mean, hey, that's just the laws of nature. It just is what it is. I mean, I'm not telling you nothing that ain't true. That's just laws of nature. You can either humble yourself, or you can be humbled. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Well, okay, Tony. Since you already added what you had to say, do you have anything you want to say?
I'm not adding no more, because then we're gonna be here for another 20 minutes.
Okay, so we want to.
I talk too much sometimes.
Well, this is a talk show, right? It is a talk show, so yeah. So anyway, we're gonna move on to our next segment, which is one of my favorite segments as well. Let's see. Our next segment is the book of the day. The book of the day. Tony, can you hold up the book?
I sure can.
The book of the day is Unstoppable. She believed she could, and so she did. A book written by Lakita T. Sharp. And this book is available at Amazon.com. And you can also visit the author's website at www.lsharp.simplesite.com. This book is about a woman named Lakita T. Sharp. She experienced obstacle after obstacle, and she didn't allow her fears or anything to get in her way. She kept moving towards her goal. And, you know, check out this book. She has other books on Amazon.com as well. So this is our pick and everything. And yes, I want to say, you know,
pick for the season.
Oh, this is our pick. Yeah, this is our pick for the season. Exactly. This is our pick for the season. Okay. And yeah, so check that out. And it's Unstoppable.
Cool.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So that wraps up today's show. Tony, I enjoyed you being here on today, and I want to say that, you know, I don't know how you may feel on the inside, but God has placed you here, you know, and He has placed you here to be the co-host as well.
Yeah, so good.
You know,
I'm feeling a little rusty today. I mean, maybe because we didn't do this in so long, so I'm feeling a little stiff. But by the time we get through the middle of the season, I'm gonna be nice and loose, and I'll be talking y'all to death again. Yeah. Yeah.
But you guys, I want to tell you that I can't do it without you, you know, without your, you know, support and just, you know, listening to us. And we just here to help you, to inspire you, to encourage you, to, you know, really uplift you. You know, whatever I've experienced, we have experienced, we are just sharing it with you. You know, we're not perfect individuals. Miss Wonderful make mistakes. Miss Wonderful fall. Miss Wonderful have weaknesses. Look, I just go through what I go through, and I'm just here sharing my story with you. Okay, I hope you can understand that. I'm just being me.
Yeah, I think they'll understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, you guys, please shoot if you have a question for Tony. Yes. And you guys, if you want to reach him to do a movie with him, you can contact him at kshopkids@gmail.com. That's kshopkids@gmail.com.
Is this Plug City?
Yeah. Well, anyway, God said, if you do not ask, you shall not receive. You do not, you know, you have to.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah. So hey, I mean,
I'm not complaining.
I mean, you know. Oh well, it's okay.
Do you see me complaining?
No, I don't see you complaining.
Okay.
I'm not complaining either. Yeah. But anyway, don't forget to hit the subscribe button or the like button.
Hit the like button and subscribe.
Right. And as always, stay cool. Stay smooth. And stay marvelous.
Marvelous. I was going to do some hand movements, but I don't have hand movements for that.
Marvelous.
I'm not doing that.
Okay. You can make up your...
I ain't got... Okay. I'll come up with something.
And stay marvelous.
Yeah, marvelous. Yeah.
And... As always, God loves you, God loves me, and God loves everybody. God loves you, God loves me, and God loves everybody. Bye, universe.
All right.